Hey Gemini gang, what's up guys? I hope everybody is well. So we're gonna go ahead and do a special what is Spirit prepping you for? Okay, what are you being prepared for by Spirit? If that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you are returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys. So while I was doing my little intro, I had seen the word timeline shift, okay? So some of you guys are being prepared and prepped for a big shift, okay? A big shift. So you could be seeing that a lot of things are being removed from your life right now, or a lot of things are changing, maybe even right down to like your eating habits are having to change, okay? So you could have went to the doctor and got some not so great news, like maybe your blood sugar's high or cholesterol, something like that. And so now you're kind of on this journey to eating differently, but little do you know that that's because in the future there's going to be a situation where that's going to be your lifestyle, or there's you know, like you could be being forced to, let's just an example, guys, you could be being forced right now to like eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, a lot of like organic and raw foods, and little do you know that you're going to be in a situation in the future where that might be one of the only thing that's available. So you're already going to be used to it, know how to make recipes or something, okay? It doesn't have to be that specific, but that's the kind of energy I'm getting. I feel like Spirit wants you to prepare for your new life. So you've been asked to change things about yourself, change things about your situations, your maybe, you know, connections, people that you hang around, the groups that you associate yourself with, where you go, where you hang out, what you put into your body. It's like there's something here that's shifting. Now, we did get the snake for the intuitive message, and I feel like this could be talking about some untapped potential, because when I see the snake, I do think about the Kundalini rising. And there could be something here where maybe you've had some untapped potential that's going to be coming to the surface soon, and Spirit's prepping you for that, prepping you to be a part of a whole new world or a whole new lifestyle. For others of you, I'm getting the energy with the snake of shedding a skin, okay? So it really is giving me the same energy, like, you know, like preparing for a whole new you, or preparing for a whole new life, preparing to go on a completely different path, okay? Or to have completely different people around you, or be put into brand new situations. Some of you guys might be moving or something like that, and where you're moving, it could be different than what you're used to. Maybe it's a rural area, or maybe it's a city area, okay? It just feels like there's some kind of big change or difference that's going to happen in your life, and Spirit is trying to prepare you for that now. So this change that we're talking about, what you're being prepped for, might not happen now or even in the next couple months. This could be something that happens probably, they're saying 6 months to a year for the majority of you guys. So 6 months to a year, maybe June, because 6 seems to be very significant. But this isn't happening like right this second. This is happening here in the future, which is why you're being prepped for it right now, okay? Now we're gonna pull from a lot of different cards today, okay? But the first ones we're gonna do is we're gonna get an animal, of course, okay? So let's see, Spirit, what is Gemini being prepped for? What are you prepping for Gemini for right now? What are you prepping Gemini for right now, Spirit? What is Gemini being prepped for? I just saw the wolf too, so some of you guys could be being prepped to take the lead in a situation, or become a leader of a group, or maybe even a corporation, a business, a community event, a family dynamic. What is Gemini being prepped for right now, Spirit? What are you prepping Gemini for? What are you prepping? Oh, we have the shark with the turtle. I'm actually going to take both of these. I don't normally take 2 cards, I know. But I feel like taking it. And then with the fox, you know, I know the fox in this deck has like its own meaning, but I really do think of resourcefulness when I think of the fox. And that is actually fitting for what I'm intuitively getting off of the shark and the turtle, okay? So some of you guys are being prepped to overcome some kind of fear here with the shark. The shark talks about a fear, but the fear also being an illusion. There's nothing truly to fear here except fear itself. So once you can get over the energy of feeling that fear of doing something, it's like you can achieve great things, okay? And I feel like Spirit wants you to know that. In fact, with the turtle energy, and turtle energy is significant because we actually had that in the daily message. I don't know when this video will be posted, but the daily message for the 31st of January, we had the sea turtle and we had the turtle from the intuitive deck. So I don't know, turtle energy is strong for somebody out there. But this turtle is on a journey. This turtle is moving, right? It's out of its shell, it's moving. But there is this energy of maybe trying to outrun fear or being very aware of situations that are maybe bringing you out of your comfort zone, right? You could have this feeling that something is circling you or that it's just a matter of time before something bad happens, right? I feel like you're being prepped in the aspect of Spirit is trying to make you be brave, right? Make you be courageous, make you be strong and go for it anyways. To make you get out of your shell and do things that you're not used to doing. For some of you guys, if you are going to be in a leadership position in the future, you're going to need to be brave. You're going to need to be able to speak in front of a crowd or give direction or delegate things. You know, you can't be meek and scared of people's opinions or feelings, or, you know, if something falls, you're going to have to be able to build it back up. So there's really strength building, it feels like, but it's not so much a physical. For some of you, maybe. Because for somebody, there could be like wanting to be a fireman or something. I don't know, I'm getting that, like needing to be able to face your fears, run into a building that's on fire, climb, run with all that equipment on, which I know is really heavy. So there's some kind of strength training for somebody here. But I feel like for the majority of you, this is on a spiritual level, on an emotional and mental level, that you're doing some kind of strength training right now. So Spirit could be throwing things in your path that are scaring you, that are making you feel like, you know, this urge to tuck back in your shell, because Gemini, you are very much at home within yourself. You have a safe space within yourself, or if maybe in this seclusion, right? This isolation that maybe you've built for yourself. So to allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to step out, it's like, it's scary for some of you guys, okay? But you're doing it anyways, is the energy that I'm getting. Okay, so some of you guys are being prepped for that. Now, for others of you, you could be being prepped to find out that there's been some toxic energy around you. I don't know why you would need to be prepped for that, Gemini. Maybe because you're not expecting where this toxic energy is coming from. You're not expecting where this attack maybe is going to come from. It could be a verbal attack. It could be suddenly people talking about you, ganging up on you, isolating you. And that has been what you've been prepped for, right? Because again, like I had just said, you're very much at home within yourself. You don't need to be with the crowd. You don't need to be with the group. You know, so if people want to make you feel like an outsider, you're like, well, you're not making me feel, you're putting me basically in my comfort zone. You know, I'm in my element with this kind of energy. So you've been prepped for this. Okay. I don't know. I'm just getting that energy. There could be somebody who sees you as like an easy target or easy mark. And they could be like, you know, oh, I'll get them, or we'll make them feel this way, that way. And it's like, you don't care, you know? So all that energy is going to bounce back to them because you're very much protected and you're very strong within yourself with this turtle energy. Your shell is very strong and you've withstood many attacks or many, situations where you felt like outcasted, okay? So I don't know why somebody could be trying to do that, but who knows? People be hating on Geminis, right? Okay, so we got a lot to read from the book. We're going to read the shark and then we're going to read the turtle. I literally just saw the shark. Okay. It says directness, exposure, and revealing the true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending that nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. When in balance, intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. When out of balance, sneaky and destructive. To bring into balance, honesty. So, Gemini, you could be being prepped to be real for a second. Not that you're fake, but like to say exactly what you mean and mean exactly what you say. For some of you guys, this energy, what I was feeling of maybe somebody wanting to confront you or try you or make you feel like, small, they might not realize that they were fucking with a shark that was in a turtle suit. I'm just saying, okay, for some of you guys. There could be this energy here of saying something and speaking your truth and not really worrying about how other people feel or take it. Not in an energy of trying to be mean. You're not trying to hurt people, but if the truth hurts them, that's not really your problem. I feel like there's like a coldness or a direct energy. Like I had said, because when you're a leader, guys, if any of you guys have ever been a shift lead, right? Or you've ever been a manager or CEO or anything where you're hiring people, you're directing people, you're firing people. It's not easy. People get in their feelings really fast, okay? I once had this woman that was on the phone screaming at me, how do you think that makes me feel? How do you think that makes me feel? I'm like, you're no calling, no showing. How do you think that makes me feel? It also is not about feelings. This isn't about feelings. This is a business. So some of you guys might not have to have those uncomfortable conversations with people. There could be people at your work, or if you own a business, or maybe even in a friend group, a family group, something where it's like somebody's not doing something the way that they should, or they're doing something dishonorable. Maybe you catch somebody stealing, or maybe, somebody, I don't know. This could be even as simple as like, you don't like the way somebody's talking to somebody. Like, you don't have to sit there and cuss. You might be talking to your aunt or your uncle and be like, you don't have to cuss auntie, uncle, whatever out or say all that crap in front of people. Like, it's not necessary, There could be a situation where maybe somebody's going to come into your house and start acting like they run things. I don't know. There's something like that, guys. I don't know what this is, but it's something that you're being prepped for where Spirit's going to need you to stand up and say whatever the hell it is and not really worry about how people feel. So if some of you guys aren't used to confrontation, if you're not used to being direct, then this is what you're being prepped for, okay? But I also feel what I was saying, that fear energy here, okay? All right, let's see. Same element. Must be in the front, the turtle. Okay, so we have the turtle. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. It's wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life. No matter where their travels lead them, turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers. As they collect life experiences under their shells for later use, the most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt. To bring into balance and adventure. So Gemini, there could be something here where there's something with your voice. Some of you guys could be writers or storytellers or motivational speakers, or there's something here where you're going to be doing something like that. Some of you guys could be traveling around to different places and telling your story. Like maybe you're a survivor of something, or maybe you're, talking about forgiveness, or maybe however you built your business up or something here. There could be an interview, there could be a podcast, and maybe you're just not comfortable in front of the camera. Or maybe you're not comfortable, like just, again, speaking in front of a group of people. It feels like something like that. You're not comfortable telling your story. You are comfortable with your story, but it's something about expressing that, okay? Some of you guys, it could be in your writing or even in your art. If you do art or something, you could tell your story through art or something like that, okay? But it does feel like you're not living from anybody else's perspective anymore, or anybody else's point of view. It's like you're being prepped here to live life from your own viewpoint, from your own circumstances, from your own story, your own book. So there's a big energy here of developing a strong self-identity. And if you've already been doing that, then that is what you are being prepped for. Because there's something here where you're going to have to speak on that, or you're going to have to live from that truth. There's something here about expressing your true story, and this is what you're being prepped for, okay? So interesting messages here. Let's put the turtle and the shark over here. Okay, we'll put them like that. Hopefully you can see them. It's not truly important, but all right, I want to get some from the tea leaves. Okay, what is Gemini being prepped for, Spirit? What are you prepping Gemini for currently? What is Gemini being prepped for, Spirit? Let's find out together. Oh, Lord. Okay, this is the one that popped, but look, the fox. I told you, there's something here about being resourceful. Some of you guys could have been prepped your whole life to kind of live below your means, or to, think quick, or to be able to get yourself out of a tight situation. There could definitely be something here where you've been prepped to be aware of your surroundings and plan ahead, don't wait for a disaster to strike, be ready, be prepared. There's something like that for some of you guys with the fox, because the fox talks about resourcefulness. Bottom of the deck, we have the dolphin energy. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past, okay? So an investment could be paying off. You could be prepped for this, but Spirit could want you to invest your money into something else, or there could be something where you're going to want to, or possibly, saving money or something like that. We have the moon here. It says changes in your life. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces energy, cycle, cleanse, and follow your intuition. So some of you guys have been prepped to, again, follow your intuition. And I see that. I see intuition here with the turtle, and then I see ego here with the snake, with the shark, right? So it's like where you could let fear or your ego control you, make the decisions for you, keep you in a comfort zone, keep you halted in your progress. You are learning to trust your intuition that is saying, push beyond the fear, keep going, keep trying, keep striving, right? So there's something here where you've been prepped to follow your intuition through changes. Because we talk about all the time, guys, change is scary. Everybody wants change. Not everybody, but a lot of people want change. But change also comes with the unknown. It comes with trusting yourself and trusting faith, trusting in the situation, trusting that the divine is truly leading you, learning something new, stepping outside of your comfort zone. Change brings all those things: new people, new situations, new lifestyle habits, new choices. And so it can be kind of scary, especially when we look at this moon, we see the clouds kind of streaking through it, which makes me always think like we don't have all of the answers here when it comes to this change. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, something that you've been working on, you've been putting a lot of effort in, maybe you haven't been gaining as much financial stability or as much progress as you'd like to see, maybe for as much effort as you've been putting in. There's about to be a shift in that. Some of you guys could suddenly have a surplus of money that comes in, and again, you might need to change your lifestyle. You might have to do your taxes different. You might have to get a financial advisor. You might have to, sign paperwork or talk to lawyers, or some of you guys might, again, have to get something licensed or copywritten, or there could be just this energy of, again, stepping way out of your comfort zone because of the money that is coming to you. That is not for everybody, but that is for somebody, okay? Okay, what do we have here? What is Gemini being prepped for, Spirit? What is Gemini being prepped for? What is Gemini being prepped for? We have the bull that came out. Plenty of material things, all right? And it wanted to come out with the skull and an older man, okay? I'm not going to take these two, but I will take this because these kind of popped out in a cluster. We have an older woman. Okay. So there could be an older couple that, I'm getting a couple scenarios here. There could be an older couple that's left you something, Gemini, maybe left you something in their will, or they left you an estate, or they left you a business or something, okay? For others of you guys, there could be a situation where an older couple might be scamming you. I don't know, guys. Take it as it resonates, okay? They're way too grown to be doing stuff like that, but that is for somebody. There's like an older couple that maybe wants to scam you or something, okay? Some of you guys could be asked to follow your intuition too, because like from the outside, you might be like, oh, well, they're just this nice old couple. They wouldn't do nothing, but your intuition's giving you like weird vibes. Listen to that, okay? Bull says glow up, redecorating, and shopping, okay? So yeah, you could be being prepped for a whole lifestyle change. I don't know, guys. I'm getting that energy heavy, okay? Like being prepped for a big change in your surroundings, a big change when it comes to everything that you've been working on. Grapes wanted to come out. I'm not going to keep these, but I just want to get more messages, get more clarity, because I only want to take 2 of the tea leaves. It says, time to go out and have fun, the club, watch your drink. Okay, yeah. You know, anything with a couple. It doesn't have to be an older couple. They could just be older than you. Even just older by a year. They're still older, right? But something about a couple at the club for somebody. Follow your intuition. Okay? There's something about that. But watch your drink, and then it says, you've been working hard, time to have some fun. That echoes that dolphin energy. Gemini, you could be being prepped to kind of take it easy. So if you've been putting in a lot of work, if you've been saving your money, if you have been making sure that you're secure in your future, like you have a nest egg, you have everything together, obviously that's not everybody, but if that is you, if that resonates for you, Spirit is about to bring some fun into your life. There could be vacation time. There could just be time to just sit back, relax, do things that make you feel good instead of slaving and working hard all day long, because you've set yourself up for that, okay? That is definitely for somebody. Okay, this is another reading. I'm doing a lot of experimental readings lately, in case you guys have not noticed. I'm sure you have. So again, I don't know how this reading is going to turn out, but this is just what it is. Let's get one more from the tea leaf, and then we're going to move on to a different deck. What is Gemini being prepped for? We have a younger woman that came out with affairs in your family, and the eagle with the ring. So some of you guys could be being prepped for possibly a marriage for some of you guys. Okay? But I feel like you're triumphing over some kind of obstacle here. Some of you guys could be being given something over a sibling. That's not going to be for everybody. Okay? But your siblings are not going to be happy. Like maybe you were given an inheritance or an estate or a business or something over a sibling, and they're not going to be happy about that. But you're being prepped for that. Again, you're being prepped to stand up against the sharks in the water, or push forward regardless of the fear, because they could be acting a whole fool trying to make it hard on you, you know? So there's something here about standing up for yourself for sure, because some of you guys, this could bring a big change in your life, and this could bring a whole bunch of, I don't know, newness, or again, a level up, or there could be something here where you have to go through the house, you have to sort things out. I don't know, guys. That's a weirdly specific message, but we're rolling with it, okay? All right, let's pull from the Mystic Martian Oracle. What is Gemini being prepped for? What is Gemini being prepared for currently, Spirit? What are you prepping Gemini for? What are you prepping Gemini for, Spirit? Okay, we have card number 37, Starseed, Self, Memories, and Identity. Y'all, we were just talking about that with the turtle. I feel like you are. I feel like you're being prepped to be your true self. No matter how anybody else feels or thinks about it, you're being prepped to stand up for yourself. You're being prepped to, like, you know, develop a strong sense of self here, a strong sense of identity. And we have the earth element, survival, adaptable, and reliable. Yes. I feel like there's something here where there's an increase in business, or you're stepping into a leadership position, and you have to know who you are for this, okay? Or there's a big change, a big choice maybe that you need to make. And some of you guys need to know what you want in your heart versus what fear is telling you. That is what you're being prepared for here, okay? So some of you guys could be living a little bit in the past, or about the memories of something, okay? You know, and it's like you're being asked to kind of push those memories to the side and see what your future could give you, you know? Like, so to stop living in the past and what has happened, or what, you know, played out or something like that, and open yourself up to the possibilities here. It's interesting because it's the first time I'm noticing, but I don't think this is a dream catcher. I think it's a sun catcher that's on their window here. But it's got that pinnacle that that's in this deck. Where is it at? No, that's not it. I mean, that is a pinnacle. It's the pentagram card. It looks exactly the same. Right? And it's card number 35, harmony, protection, and idealism. Yeah. So you're learning to see things for exactly what they are, and this is protecting you. So again, that brings you back to that old couple, right? Some of you guys might, I don't know, you know, come across the old couple or something and you think that you can trust them, but you can't. Or for some of you guys, maybe you are a part of an old couple or you're older or something, guys. I don't know. Not to offend nobody saying old, okay? But there's something here where it's like looks can be deceiving. So follow your intuition here. Not every single shark is going to look like a shark, right? Because I think it's easy to look at a shark or even a snake and be like, okay, well, I don't need to mess with that, right? But what about a turtle? You know, if you've never been ran across a snapping turtle before, you wouldn't understand the immense amount of danger that you're in at the moment with a snapping turtle, because a snapping turtle can take your whole fucking hand off, depending on the size, and like that, very quickly, okay? So there could be something here like that where you're being prepped to sense danger. You're being prepped to very much follow your intuition and know when this fear is something that I need to listen to, or this fear is just something that is a part of my ego and is just trying to hold me back. There's a difference. Not all fear is bad, right? The ego is there for a reason. So when we think about fear, it's like we don't want to dismiss all fear. We just want to know how to decipher between fears. This fear is protecting me. This fear is truly keeping me safe. I feel scared to jump off of this cliff because it's dangerous to jump off a fucking cliff, right? But a fear of maybe moving to a new city, that could be something that is not a fear I need to listen to, because that's just my ego wanting to keep me in a comfort zone. There's not truly anything to really worry about here, okay? So I feel like that's something that you're being prepped for, to distinguish different fears and to know which one is one to listen to and which one is one to push aside and keep moving forward. So we have card number 11, the Lyrans, strength, courage, and bravery. And I think of leadership with the Lyrans, right? A Leo energy, the lion. Okay, the king of the jungle. Yes, I feel like that energy here, Gemini. I feel like some of you guys, you know, it's like maybe you used to sit by your window or sit on the porch or just think off about how you'd love to do great things and you'd love to be a leader and you'd love to maybe join these crusades and help people fight this or protect this or help this, or like some of you guys might want to join the Peace Corps or something like that, guys. It just feels like he's sitting here thinking about how he wishes he could do something else. He wishes he could be somewhere else, you know, thinking about what he could do, he would do, but he's not actually getting up and doing it, you know? So I feel like some of you guys are being prepped here to rise to the occasion with the Lyrans, to be brave, to be courageous. You know, to maybe navigate something. Some of you guys, you want to go on a road trip. Like, I wish, you know, I could be out there on the road and experiencing new things, seeing new places, you know? But there could be this energy of being afraid. Well, Spirit is saying, as long as you plan your trip correctly and you're safe and you make sure that you're taking precautions and you have protection and all of that good stuff, you know, be smart about something, you can do that. You can travel. You can go on a road trip. You can start a business. You can go join whatever and help build wells in a place that doesn't have clean water, right? Or you could go join a military effort if that's something you want to do. That's not for everybody, right? It's like you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to learn how to fly, you want to be a firefighter, okay? You want to be a police officer. There's something for somebody out there. Like you want to go help people or protect people. Or you want to step majorly out of your comfort zone. And that's when that fear kicks in and says, oh, no, 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 okay? So I feel like some of you guys are about to do that. You're about to change this energy of being stationary or staying very much secure in this safe space that maybe you've created. And you're going to step out of your comfort zone. You're going to be brave. You're going to step into a leadership position or just take leadership over your life. And this is actually going to be increasing your finances. Okay, maybe it's with your job or something like that. Let me find a deck. Why don't I have a tarot deck around here? Oh, damn. I got all these oracle decks out because I'm going to be filming the oracle reading or the oracle deck collection video here soon. All right, let's see what we got here. What is this moon? These changes that Gemini is being prepped for. What is this moon energy? Okay. We have the death. So yeah, there's an ending to something, right? But you're being asked not to see this ending in this fearful way. Some of you guys could really want this change. Some of you guys aren't expecting this change. Okay? Some of you guys don't want the change. Take it as it resonates for you. Either way, I feel like there's something here where Spirit is asking you to see an ending with a different perspective. Okay? Don't see this as, well, now what? See this as in the energy of like, well, now I can do whatever I want, or, you know, the possibilities are endless. I feel like there's something here with that, okay? So you are being prepped for that. For some of you guys, unfortunately, somebody could be passing away, and that could be creating a significant amount of changes in your life, depending on who this person was, okay? So, you know, Scorpio energy is here, but yeah, I feel like there's something here where there's, again, endings lead to beginnings, right? Death is but a door to a new beginning. I feel like there's a rebirth that's coming here after this ending. So if you've been going through a significant amount of endings, this isn't saying that you're going through more. This is saying that, you know, you're about to hit your rebirth. Some of you guys might have very recently ended something. Maybe you left something behind, you quit a job, you left a relationship, you left a community or a group. You stopped eating in a certain way, you cut out a bad habit. If that is the ending here that you've recently went through, Spirit wants you to know that this is actually bringing you to some kind of sense of harmony in your life. Like there's about to be a celebration. It could have been a really hard choice for you to make because maybe you were a part of something for a really long time where you kind of molded an identity around it, you know? So that's kind of what I'm getting here, guys. Yeah, I feel like you did with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You left something where you were giving a lot, or you're being prepped for this, where you were giving a lot. Way more than maybe what was given back to you, you know? This card is supposed to talk about equal give and take, but I always find it kind of ironic because she's the only one giving on this card. You know, he's taking knowledge and information and whatever from her. This one's taking sustenance, food, money. You know, it's like she's the one that's being the pillar here. She's giving to everybody, but who is giving to her? You know? And so some of you guys are leaving situations like that behind. You're being called to be brave and stand up for yourself and just be like, okay, well, what about me? It's funny because like my daughter, she was in a situation just like this where she has been working so hard to be shift lead. They made her shift lead at 17 years old. It's like, come on now. You know, that's amazing. But she was working so hard. She's getting up at 3 in the morning and going to work to open because she works at a coffee shop. So they open really early, you know, staying late, coming in on her day off, just working her ass off more than any other 17-year-old that I know. Okay. And the person that she was replacing, because they quit, they walked out in the middle of a shift one day. Well, they came back. And so they instantly just booted her out and accepted this person back. And she was so upset. And she had actually been hired at another place and was considering whether or not she was going to leave for sure or she was going to go work at this other place. And so this was almost like very divine timing for her. Like, you know, that she was meant to leave this place because look how she's being treated. But why the point of this is that she came to me and she's like, well, I kind of feel guilty, Mom. I'm like, what do you feel guilty about? Because I'm leaving people in a bind. No, you're not. Captain Wow came back, right? So let Captain Wow take it. You're not leaving anybody in a bind. Don't give to people who don't want to give to you. Don't worry about people who don't want to worry about you. Okay? Don't worry about being fair to people who want to take advantage of you. That's a strong life lesson. And some of y'all might not agree, but that kind of energy, feeling guilty when people are clearly treating you like crap, taking advantage of you. I mean, there's so many times this girl went to work and the other managers didn't even show up. She had to open everything, make all the teas, make all the coffees, get everything set up by herself. She's 17 years old. So don't be loyal to those who aren't going to be loyal to you. That's a lesson to learn right now. Because there's going to be a lot of people in your life that are going to want to take advantage of you. Okay? So There could be something like that going on here, where you give and you give and you give, and these people just take and take and take, and then you feel guilty because you're a good person. There's nothing wrong with being a good person, with boundaries, with limits, okay? So that could be something that's happening here. You've left something behind. But what Spirit is saying is that when you leave this, whatever you're being prepped for, or you have left it, you're actually manifesting something new with that. With that ending energy, the universe will always bring a new beginning. That is just a universal law. Death is but a door. The ending is just the beginning, right? So when you make room in your energy for new things are instantly attracted to you. And that is what's happening here. What is this bowl energy? What is this bowl energy here? What is this bowl energy? Plenty of material things. We have the 7 of Swords with the 4 of Wands. Okay, so some of you guys, because how I read is this card is always bringing the energy for the card that came out. 7 of Swords is not necessarily always a bad thing, okay? There are no bad tarot cards. It really depends on the reading itself. I feel like for some of you guys, okay, there's this energy here of being prepped to keep your wins silent or keep things on the low or get ready for a win that you're going to have to kind of celebrate in secret or something like that, okay? I do feel like there's an energy here of a glow up or a massive change or something in your circumstances here that Spirit does not want you to tell everybody about, again, because you do have this shark energy around you. And this could be also what this is saying. Like somebody could be watching you, seeing you have all this glow up, this win or whatever, and wanting to come in and maybe be a part of it, and they're not deserving of that. So again, the message that we've been echoing a lot in this reading, following your intuition, is here for sure. But I also see making moves in silence with that for sure. Okay, some of you guys do have somebody around you though that wants to kind of come in and maybe live off of this, be a part of this. I don't know. There's something like that, okay? But with the world, you're closing out a lot of cycles. You're doing things differently. So if you used to be the type of person that would tell people, you know, when you were given a little bit extra or when you were given a promotion, when you got a bonus, you know, something like that. It's like you've seen that people only really want to be around you when you're up or when you're winning. So you're starting to keep your winning silent. That's just for somebody here. That's not for everybody, okay? Give me one more for this plenty of material things, this glow up energy. That is too much, but 6 of Cups, okay? 3 of Wands with the Ace of Wands. That's 4 Wands again. We just saw the 4 of Wands. Something from your past is definitely paying off, guys. Something might sneak up on you, okay? So success could literally sneak up on you is the energy I'm getting. I just feel like you're also being prepared because there could be this energy here of, again, winning or being given a lot and somebody coming in and seeing that, okay? So somebody could be watching you, okay, from a distance. Somebody could be watching you and they could be like, damn, Gemini just attracts stuff, you know? So just be cognizant of that. Be cognizant of the fact that you are being prepped for a glow up here. You're being prepped for a massive change in your circumstances. And there is somebody around you that maybe wants to come in and kind of take from you, okay? Or live off of you or something, guys. Sit in your limelight. There's something like that, okay? Don't be willing to just be like, here you go, you know? Make sure that they're offering to you too. What do we have here for the star seed for Gemini, for what they're being prepped for? We have the Hermit energy. Yeah, I feel like it's like you've been put in this sense of isolation, or you've been put in this sense of going inside, being very internal, right? Like thinking really deep, discovering your own, again, self-truth here. What do I want? Where do I see myself? What's best for me? You know, not what's best for everybody else. Where is my heart taking me? Even though I have fears with that shark energy, I'm being guided, in a sense, some of you guys, by your fear, right? Like my best friend says all the time, and sometimes I just look at her like I give her the Susie side eye, but she do say all the time, if you feel fear, that means you're going in the right direction. Because that means you're stepping out of your comfort zone. You know, that means you're trying something new. That means that you are testing yourself and pushing yourself to your limits. So some of you guys are following your fear because you know that that means that you're doing something different. You're allowing this change to happen in your life. So that's what you're being prepped for. You're being prepped to listen to the voice within and to the voice of spirit, right? But which some would argue is the same thing. So, you know, out there is discovery. Out there is an opportunity. Out there is a seed to be planted, a brand new beginning that's very tangible. That's what you're being led to. So some of you guys, your soul is literally calling you to whatever this new beginning is. And you maybe don't understand why. Like, why do I feel compelled to move to this place? Why do I feel compelled to start working on this? Why do I not feel satisfied even though I have everything I could want around me? What is out there that's calling me? For some of you guys, it's your soul's purpose, or it's a brand new beginning here. Okay, so that's what you're being prepped for. You're being prepped to listen to the voice within, not necessarily what you're seeing on the outside. And that goes for everything, guys, because again, looks can be deceiving, especially with people, because you have a little tag along around here. I can feel it, okay? Yeah, you're being prepped to kind of go off on the road. Again, there's something here for some of you guys about walking away from something. I don't know. That has been a message that's been strong in the last couple of readings. So it's for somebody for sure to, you know, you built something up or you feel emotionally invested in something, but it's not satisfying you. You want to get out on the road. You want to go travel. You want to try something different. You want to go somewhere different, you know, and there's investments there. There's growth there. Should we get one more for the star seed? I guess one more here. We have, yeah, that's the same energy, guys. So I think we're done with that message. It's the same thing, listening to the voice within, right? Some of you guys could get some really good news too. Some of you guys could get some, a message or maybe an opportunity comes through and you're like, damn. And you have to sit and you have to think, you know, what is my soul telling me? What is my heart telling me? What is spirit telling me? Not what everybody else is telling me. What is this Lyran's energy? Card number 11, strength, courage, and bravery. We have the King of Pentacles. This guy's been showing up a lot lately. King of Pentacles with the World, okay? So, yeah, some of you guys are going to be stepping into some kind of leadership position for sure. The World card does talk about ending, but it also talks about success on a large level, okay? Some of you guys could be having international success. There could be success on the World Wide Web for some of you guys, okay? But there's definitely something here where you're going to be creating a lavish lifestyle, or something here where you're going to be comfortable. You know, you're going to be stable. You're not going to have to work as hard, even though the money is still coming in. That's for somebody out here, okay? So it's almost like dictating your own life and seeing really good results because of that. That's the energy that I'm getting here. Now, if some of you guys are closing out a cycle, which we see here, okay, it's been in the reading. So if some of you guys are closing out a cycle here, you can expect this level up to bring you into a place of power that you've never felt before, you know? And it's going to take bravery. Like, again, we talked about it, guys. I don't want to get redundant with these messages and just repeat and repeat. I feel like sometimes the tarot just confirms what I said versus clarifying. But that's okay. Okay, let's get some messages here. And this is from the Green Witch Oracle. Okay. What is Gemini being prepped for, Spirit? What is Gemini being prepped for here? What is Gemini being prepped for? I thought something popped. What is Gemini being prepped for, Spirit? Oh, Lord. These cards are huge. What is Gemini being prepped for? We have fertility, the watermelon, card number 29, okay? And this is like the Empress energy for me. So you're being prepped for some kind of growth, abundance, okay, a juicy situation, just where something's going to give, right? You're going to be naturally abundant here, is what I'm getting with that. We have focus on the bottom of the deck, card number 35. So that's what you've been being prepped for. You've been being prepped for some kind of abundant change, abundant growth, a situation that's going to give you a lot more than what you've been getting in the past here. Okay, we like it. We have, look, abundance, card number 23, the grape. All right, and this is Sagittarius energy, I see. I'm being drawn to it. Pretty sure this is Leo too over here, but yeah, Sagittarius energy, which makes me think about travel. It makes me think about swift changes and swift growth here. So there could be something there that's happening. We have card number 6, leadership. I said 6 was significant, I'm pretty sure, at the beginning of this reading. Leadership. I mean, come on, guys. You know what I mean? Like, these cards are literally saying the same fucking thing I've been saying the entire reading. So broccoli, Gemini energy, Libra energy could be significant for y'all. You're being prepped to be a leader. And whatever this leadership position is, or taking charge, taking the lead in your life, is leading you to abundance and a very, juicy situation, a situation that's going to give to you. There's going to be a lot of growth here, you know? You ever bit into a juicy watermelon and the juice just pouring all over your mouth, all over your hands? Ew. But you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's like, damn, it didn't look like it was going to give that much juice. It was all well contained until I took a bite. So there's something about that, like, you know, just getting involved in something and not thinking it's going to be that much, and then suddenly it's like it's overflowing. It's almost too much to handle. That's for some of you guys. But be aware, because your little friend over here might be like, I can take some of that off your hands for you. I don't know. There's some weirdo for sure. So follow your intuition when it comes to people. We have the potato, okay? Grounding, card number 5. So all Geminis are in attendance here. Just saying, okay? With love on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, doing what you love is really going to ground you, Gemini. And you could be being prepped for that. To stay grounded in certain situations too, because, you know, as most of you know, especially the ones that have been leaders before, you know, being a leader is not just cakes and pies. Like, it's not all just happy time. There's actually a lot of stress. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of pressure that's on your shoulder. Like, you know, a team is only as good as its leader. The bottom is only as good as the top. So if you're fucking up, it's going to show, you know? So there could be a lot of pressure here to succeed or to be the best that you can be. Maybe somebody's going to join the army or something. What else do we have here? You could join the army or join something, and then suddenly you're getting brought to the top really quickly. And that could be scary for some of you guys. We have transition. Card number 11. That is giving that death energy. You're transitioning out of something with this cauliflower energy. Okay, Cancerian energy here. There's definitely a change into something new that you've been being prepped for. One more, and we have card number 31. Luck energy has been strong in our readings, in the last couple of readings too, guys. I don't know what's happening. Y'all have to let me know. Card number 31, the lime. So when I think of lime, I think of a burst of energy. I think of a brand new, fresh beginning. I also think of something that cleanses, okay? So it could be a stroke of luck that something shifts or something changes or something ends for you or something is cleansed out. There could be luck coming your way that you're just not even aware of, okay? And then, yeah, you're going to feel a lot of gratitude. So you've been being prepped for this, okay? I want to get angel answers, guys. I've just been into using a shit ton of decks in my readings lately. I love it. I love it. And you know why? Because when we use several different decks and then we get, you know, repeating messages, to me that just drives the message home even stronger. That is what it is, you know? What else do we have here? What is Gemini being prepped for, or what you want Gemini to know, Spirit? Anything you need Gemini to know? Or what are they being prepped for? Or if we can get some timing, that would be great. Recovery came out the last time we used this deck too. So you are recovering. You're being prepped to recover from something. Some of you guys have been just working your ass off, or you've been in like an abusive situation or something that hasn't been fair. And now you've left it, or you're being prepped to leave it. And then there will be a recovery period. Okay? Within the next few months. So within the next few months, something could be changing here. Something could be happening. We have romance. Okay. We didn't really see that in the reading, but okay. We have communicate clearly. Yeah. That's a message we've been seeing in this reading. You are going to be asked to voice your opinion. Speak up. Stand up for yourself. Use your big girl / big boy voice, okay? And then we have let go and trust. You're being prepped to let go of something and trust that something else is getting brought in. Improving health with yes on the bottom of the deck. Don't stop. Be assertive. Choose a new direction a year from now. Damn, these cards are on point. Okay, guys, that's going to be it, I think. Okay, so I hope that reading helped. I hope it resonated. I hope it did something. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.